Down there, they are fired up as the atmosphere is beginning to build.
It's time to let loose. Do it with extreme effort. A little bit of balance in your heart.
Let's go. On the mat. Right now. Right now. Today. Every damn one of you. Right now. Right now. Time.
Touchdown!
All black everything, and I girl some.
Hey man, WWE 1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy Sunday, IP Army. Welcome to the next installment of our Heisman Coaching Dynasty, #1 in the nation. We've got Arizona. We've got a 2-game road trip. It's in the Big 12, both these games in the Big 12, so it's not going to be the easiest thing we've ever done. You know what I'm saying? Arizona, Baylor. Do we have no game sound? Have we got no game sound? Of course we don't. 1 second. We've, of course, got to figure that out, don't we? Yes, and let's try that. A game sound. Interesting. Literally just tested this 1 second ago, perhaps. Nope. All right. Sorry, guys. I've got a little bit of troubleshooting to do here before we get started. Actually, I think I know what it is. Nope, that's not it either. And we get it. All right, give me 1 second. Okay. There it is. There we go. So simple. All our recruiting is done. We do have an injury that's going to be to our starting strong safety, Peter Mangum. 1 more week for him. We thought he was going to be done for the season when it said foot fracture, but he's only out for a handful of weeks. Great news because he is a senior. So that's fun facts. Let's go ahead and get ready to jump into this game, shall we? What are we thinking for little road unis? I think we already did the black, white. Have we? And we did the all whites too, haven't we? Dang. Let's go straight standard then. Whatever, man. Yeah, we haven't used just a straight up Arizona uniforms in a while. We gave them red last time. Just noticed that. Humble Tracker, thank you so much for the gifted. Refside Gaming, welcome back to the IP Army.
Tucson, Arizona.
Legend, thank you very much, Tracker.
With this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with
Can we keep it going?
What a game, and
does the streak continue?
We have in store. You've seen this.
We've got 20 games so far, 20 straight. That's wild.
Just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll
it's our longest win streak.
Team in the country, the UCF Knights. taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week.
I love the cinematics. I get caught up in the visuals of this. EA does a great job, top to bottom. All games.
To start the game.
Okay, it looks like we left the
And no chance at a return here. They'll start
black leggings on the white uniforms. That's all good. We're all right with it. 79 overall
and here's the
for
man
their
they
quarterback.
rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it. And he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes.
I was gonna say, why Surratt starting over Heller? That's because Heller's in at linebacker. Big play by Omiali. That's a great way to start the game.
And that play shows you really
We upgraded the pursuit of some of our defensive players. Might be the linebackers.
I'm interested to watch.
Hopefully.
How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Yeah, got him. Nice. Jermichael Heller getting in there for a sack. This guy, he's on the Heisman watch list last year. A couple weeks ago, he was on the Heisman watch list for the second time. He did fall off after not having a sack registered in one of the games, and Snead and Jordan Guy were on the list. So we had 3 guys up there for a short period.
And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Looking to throw,
Oh, bounce it out. Nice. Nice. Happy Sunday, coach and lurkers. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. We love when people are watching. You don't feel no pressure to say nothing. You can just enjoy the content. I appreciate that very much.
He'll field the punt and take it back.
My gosh. The first punt return of the season. Ramon.
And the special teams, that's always a momentum builder.
Very cool. Love that. A minute, 4 seconds into the game. We're scoring.
Takes care of that.
What a great job.
We've done better. We've done worse. That's a great way to just say, hey, today's going to be a day. It's our first game that's not in the rain, is it not? Or did we have some of those yesterday?
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So his big play capability was on full display, and that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown.
Quick strike by Ramon. Was a freshman last year, sophomore this year. Kind of a return specialist. He's going to take over for either the Apostle Paul, Mike Kendricks, because both those guys are going to be seniors. What happened?
So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
I like it.
Yeah, let's find some juice.
We'll take it.
Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards.
Yes.
Get some first downs, get some positive.
A lot of 4-3 here, which means Jermichael is going to be back here in the second level, and Surratt's going to be on the right end. That's just based on their formation where we're matching it, right?
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got.
There we go. Now we got Heller in there.
For that guy to go.
Oh, the damn read. Look at that.
Open space at the 25.
Fucking bit on it, and he goes for big yardage.
What they need to move the sticks.
Big yardage.
I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football.
We know.
I love that call.
Luckily, it's another 3 and out. I wouldn't punt it to Ramon again.
There wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target, and as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
I told him not to.
Down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Just needs a crack to get a return.
Oh, we almost got that edge.
Really solid effort to pick
Yeah,
up
having a great little day, isn't he?
on the punt return.
Only one touchdown for Quincy. We got that in the last game, I believe.
When you have a weapon like this on the outside and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great
Nobody on
matchup.
Pacheco, but we all know
It's so
that,
fun
what
to
that
see
means.
how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This
Ran for
offensive
one,
matchup
fell
will be
forward for two more. We'll
normally
take
you
it.
say receiver versus safety.
Cisco is getting
Receiver's gonna
more
win.
carries than
This safety,
Townsend
though,
this
got
year,
the
so
speed to run with this guy.
kinda
He's gonna
interesting.
make it interesting back there.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short.
Tsunami. I love it. Big power back
They'll try to
in.
pick it up on the ground.
Ooh, he
The Knights
stuck
got
his
enough
arm
to
out
move
and
the
grabbed
chains.
us.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season
I see him
long,
cheating
but you love
forward.
the
We're
way
gonna
they're
see what
executing
that
at this
means,
point,
though.
Finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Pocket starts to
Damn.
collapse.
We had him.
Can't find his
We
man.
had
He
him.
took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's
thank you
the
very
big deal
much.
about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment. and you know
oh,
you're
it
gonna be
worked.
getting the opponent's
Look
A
at
game for this
that.
one. They've circled this one all off season, so
spin
they better be ready
move.
to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to
A
do in
little
college football
crazy,
is to
but
go on
worked
the
out. We
road.
spun the wrong way. We
Everything
spun
about it changes.
inside instead
You
of
wanna shut
outside.
this crowd up early.
Just rolling
You don't
the
wanna
dice
give them
right there,
belief,
but
'cause if it
the
starts to
inside
build throughout
spin
the game, look out.
helps us out.
From the gun, the ground game.
Ah,
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
definitely a zone.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
I love how he can just
Tackle
run
is
through
made
arm tackles.
after the first down.
That
And that's
is
back to
a
back
game
now. We've
changer.
seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Now from inside the red zone.
Come on. Got him.
And
Beautiful
he's
throw.
done it.
Jordan Guy, man.
Touchdown, Knights.
Very, very good.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more
Easy
plays for
little
us
flag
in
route.
the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy,
Woo-hoo.
knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So
I
being
love
on the
those.
same page, and
Get
then
decent
having a guy that can go
separation, you
in
know,
just when the
an
ball is
errant
near
throw
him,
would be
he's gonna make
trouble,
the
but
play just like he did right
a
there for
decently
6
placed
points.
ball just
And
falls
the
in the
extra
bread
point
basket.
pushes
You know
the
what I
lead
mean?
to 14.
That's
That
beautiful.
touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
Yeah, you think we can beat
And he'll
93?
just take a knee in this drive.
I don't
will
know.
start
I
at
don't know.
25.
That's going to be a tall order.
Arizona sending the
We've never
offense onto the
focused on a
field.
scoring record. We kind of
To
just
say
take
this
what we
has
can
been a
get, you know what I
slow
mean?
start is a
But
bit of
if
an
we get close, we'll
understatement,
start
and
looking
they
at
really
it.
need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the
We,
gate.
we won't be
Offensively, this
opposed
unit,
to
they've been slow
stepping on the
struggling.
gas a
They
little
need
bit,
an
you know?
explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that
And
play or
big
that
hit does
scheme that
not
you can
matter.
use against this defense.
Does not matter. He's
Let me
going to
tell
make
you,
that
this
catch.
senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Galladay.
Who? Holiday? Get off me.
He hurls one deep down the
Oh.
left side.
I pushed triangle
And it
like
slips
17
through his
times, man.
fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense.
Stuck our arms out about 38 times. No dice.
Running back searching for a hole.
Go get him. No.
Keeps the legs
Ran
moving.
right by him.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they
Yeah,
need
but
it.
two?
And he's out to
Okay.
the 43.
Let's do it.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43.
Oh,
It's a
how'd I
draw.
know? I had the feeling the
Tackle is
draw was
made, but not
coming.
until he gets the 1st down.
I didn't want to
And they
jinx
just
it.
kind of sneak that one in there as a defensive guy.
It's because I've been going zone coverage this entire time. Like, the obvious thing to do
And it's
is
so nice then to have
That's
this
what I
guy
like about
running back
Heisman.
too,
They'll
right?
eventually
Because
figure
you
it
can
out.
Throw it to him on 3rd down.
It's
or
another
hand it
zone
off.
coverage
He's
just
got
'cause
the vision and the
they've
athleticism
thrown
to
it
pick
on
up
1st
that
down
first
every
drive
single
going.
time.
Yeah, there's a good play on the ball.
They do run it on second, so I'm going to go man here.
Get the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground.
This is typically their running down.
Power football with the run.
Still can't stop it.
Nice run there before the defense.
And this is hit and miss, so we're going to bring a blitz.
Pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43.
Straight up the gut, quick pass, and every time we do that, we get beat.
Away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown,
If they have
Arizona.
time to throw it, if they have time.
And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead.
And they had
Still
time.
have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job.
Damn,
Get
Mike.
the points, get that momentum
Embarrassing,
back on your
huh?
side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And with the
Did it say we were 1 for 2 with Jordan Guy? I thought we've only thrown the one pass. I could be wrong.
And they close the deal from 43 yards.
I don't
out with a
have the
touchdown
memory
pass.
that Humble Tracker
Not
does.
going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything
Beautiful.
went well.
No
They
physical
executed and got the
abilities.
touchdown.
And
they really
he's still
were in
just a
nice
very
rhythm
potent
as
running
well.
back.
I'd love to see that here
I
on the next
love it.
drive too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems
Oh, yeah.
to be working.
We
and you
did.
seem
We
to
did.
have this defense
We got
on the
hit
field.
when we were going to throw it to Snead. Damn it. We had streaks on. 4
That's the
birds
end of
was
the
on.
quarter, and UCF has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Not sure we go back to it, though.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Nah.
The
Yeah, we'll just go
offense
ahead
lines
and
up
run
at
this
the
bad
40.
boy.
They've got a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. A confident,
Don't hate it.
tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Okay, maybe.
That's not a huge game.
Maybe we go
Those
here.
plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter game.
Fires to the big fella.
Beautiful.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big
I just
bodies
wanted to
there.
get close
He
to the
stopped
first down,
getting
so
the first down.
it's not an
Nice job
obvious
by the defense there tackling
passing
the
down that we
smothering
have the
tight end.
option
They
to
know
run
this
it if
offense
need
is gonna
be.
try to find him in the
And
passing
with
game.
Pacheco
In a
being
lot of different
blocking
situations, that time perfect coverage.
tight
and nice job
end
bringing the
and
big guy
him
down. Not easy
dropping
to do.
a lot of third downs at short yardage plays, I'm going to run it right off of Pacheco.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Man down on
me
the
read
play
that.
as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
There is a dual injury, both to them and us.
The Knights are moving quickly down the
Interesting
field.
stuff.
Trying to find his man on first down.
Damn.
And this sophomore's going to learn.
That dude
Can't force
jumped
that type of pass. Very lucky to
that
get
ball
back.
like crazy.
Linebackers showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see them kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job.
That guy
seeing the
jumped it like
football,
crazy.
breaking
This is
on it,
interesting.
and swatting it to the ground.
We got to be
There's a great
careful with our
example of the
throws.
receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Oh,
And
I
excellent vision
love
to
that.
find running
6 for
room there and make a
55 is
really
pretty.
good pickup before
pretty
the
damn
defense
good.
put a stop to it.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Got enough space.
Hell yeah.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
2 tight end
Looks
look
as if
here,
we
and
have
we'll
an
look
injury on that
Eli
last play, and we'll
Townsend.
take a break to check him out.
Hopefully. Jet touch pass? That's not
The
bad
Knights
either.
will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
Okay. Let's go. We'll go here with the idea that we're going to build our own route tree.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone.
Nice catch.
And it's
Damn.
caught.
He's
Touchdown,
next level.
UCF.
As a receiving tight end, he's next level.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate
Quarterback
the football,
turned
snag it out
tight
of the
end.
air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He's just dangerous here in the red zone because he's so fast. 92 speed for a tight end is pretty insane.
Lining up to tack one
He
more
can't
onto
block
that
worth a
lead.
damn though.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today...
Nice, great tackle by Looker. He's been a special teams highlight as well as his contributions on defense.
They're trailing by 3 to Ball State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, wrong guy, Awobu, but I wanted
How
Omayale.
about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you
pits.
have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick... He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's in.
Damn,
Going
too
for the
many
massive,
guys.
explosive
That's
play
too many
instead.
cooks in the
They're looking
kitchen
at
right there,
third
wasn't
down.
it? We kind of
I'm an
knocked the
offensive
ball
coach.
out of our
I'm going
guys'
to take
hands.
shots. I'm going to take those
So
50-50 balls.
it was
And
that
most of the time, I'm
Hardwick
gonna trust
knocks
my
it away
wide
from the
receiver to come down
Apostle.
with it. The
I was
defensive
trying to
back
get the
said,
Apostle
"No,
just
sir."
because he was on him, but no dice.
The play action fake. Pressure coming.
Damn.
Good job
Damn,
to
a
avoid
little
the negative
early,
play
a
and
little
just get
early
rid
on
of
the old
that
hit
thing.
stick. We fell a little short,
Wildcats will have to
but
send
he
out the
threw it
front
away.
team.
We're all right with it. We're still feeling good.
Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield.
Nice, having great returns today. Really good returns today.
Nice game before being run out of bounds. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did.
Oh,
running
he
it
must
down
be
for a
tired.
touchdown,
That
Dave.
juke was,
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense.
it was forgettable.
Physical
We'll say
run
that.
is coming.
Wasn't a
You know it's
memorable
coming,
juke.
and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense
All right, we've
can
got
do. That is mano-a-mano up
Townsville
front.
back
Your
in. Is
guys
he
getting
hurt?
the push. They
He
know
has
you're
no
running it,
green?
and they still can't stop it.
Interesting. We'll see how he does.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make
Yeah,
the
he's
stop.
pretty banged up. Let's I saw he didn't have red, he had 0. Nothing. So let's just give him a little break and we'll bring John Mariota in for now.
Offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game, running the football.
Nice.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard
And then we'll
line.
just wait for a
The
little bit
Knights
in the
come to
game.
the
We'll
line with a new
get
set of
Townsville
downs.
back in here, but we're in no rush.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Damn.
The freshman able to
Everybody
get home with
covered.
the sack.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half. This was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure. getting a
Oh,
sack.
dirty
They
move.
bring him down, but a
Nice
solid
job.
pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short.
Okay, we're gonna look outside here. We'll dump it to Cisco if need be, though.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just
Or not.
as he was releasing the pass.
55-yarder. Do we think we got the legs
They'll
for
have
it?
to settle for a field goal attempt.
We're gonna try into the
Every game
wind
will
too.
have to be clean from
Practice makes perfect, guys. That's why we're
55
gonna
yards
try it.
away.
Oh, didn't get enough. Damn it.
Oh, that one will leave a mark.
But we
No
lined it
good.
up, so
Missed the field goal, but still a
nice job.
touchdown lead.
Kind of a lackluster career for your boy. a lot of misses, and that's on me. I will admit that's on me. I'm not a very good field goal kicker.
Last time, David, they'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah,
Oh, they'll fucking read again.
No rhythm, got off the field really,
When it's so obvious like that, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have a tackle for a loss. I need to just realize this dude is he's hanging on to the football. He's not giving it up.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
2 minutes? Yeah, 2 minutes.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's gonna pass.
Oh, get it back.
They're trying to get to it.
Get back there. Nice.
And they got him for the sack.
That was wild.
Can
we not do this?
Second down.
This dude, 65, the left tackle. He's a blocking phenom.
To the air, it's Galladay.
Oh, we broke it that time. I think it's because they didn't know who to assign on the block there. You know what I'm saying?
To the offensive staff coming into this one, they knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that
28.
done so far.
Let's call our timeout,
3 sacks
and maybe we can score before half.
Called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline.
Cover
and try to
4
make
palms. Interesting, interesting. This should be enough as we cover over the top.
Very long coming up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
There's a second. And we'll have one timeout to go down the field. Try to score this.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Ooh, great punt, man. I'm going to try to take it just because we've been having luck.
Wants to bring it back.
Oh.
Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop
Not the greatest.
at the 15.
Not the greatest.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in
Keep
mind.
it going. First down.
First
down. Very good.
And don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Right by him. Come on.
He's got it on the right.
There we go.
And he'll step out
Just
of
get out of bounds.
after a very productive
Stop
play.
that clock.
These guys are called matchup.
Here we go.
Guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized.
Could have. Could have.
I am staying.
Misfire.
Connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Come
He's
on,
not
quick
afraid to go deep.
Oh, shit.
And they wanted
Misfire.
it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Good job by the
doubled up on the old shoulder drop. Dude should have done 2 front flips, I think.
So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Let's go, Zone.
Right. There's no time to be concerned.
Definitely Zone. Pick apart the man.
This is a point in the offense they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive.
Get there,
This is a
Jermichael.
great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going.
This is kind of backfiring, isn't it?
Timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To the air, it's Galladay. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, second interception of the year for Omayale.
Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball
Nice
at
job.
the 29-yard
We took the
line.
cowboy collar off him. Is
As
this a
quarterback,
little
you've
much?
got to give your receiver an opportunity.
Just a
to make
little
play.
much.
You've got to put the ball on his body, and that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that?
I'll
They've
let
got
you
some
know
time
after we
to work
complete
with
this.
Here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive, right?
He wants to take the top off.
Oh, dude, what's happening? What's happening?
Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And
Let's go to halftime.
Will chalk up a sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers.
One
they're
second.
Have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Looking deep.
Look at that.
Catch inside the 30 and still running.
Wild.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it
Yeah,
away.
it really is, isn't it?
Nice.
We had a couple
How
drops.
efficient
We had a
have
couple
they been as
drops
they
too,
extend
but
this
that
lead
makes
here
up
in
for
week
it
5.
as time expires.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final
Definitely
play.
don't have the
Now this
completion
offense
percentage
has
that we
more of
had
a cushion going into
last
halftime.
year. 72% over the entire year. We were sitting at 69 before we got into this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
So maybe second half we'll focus on high
And they knocked
percentage.
through
Try
the
to bring
extra
that up.
point, and they're up 28-7. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's
Awesome.
been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging
Looks like
gaps
he's
to
from New
causing
Mexico.
turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline.
Give us a
And
pretty
with that,
replay.
Let's send it back
Love
to
it.
the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, what do they got for them? This is like, might be a record of how many replays they've shown at halftime.
Arizona set to start this second
I think we
half.
can
They'll
bring
kick it off.
Townsend back, right? He's had enough rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, he doesn't have to change of direction. We had that big looping kind of cut. Look at him.
On the field, ready to go to work.
Yeah, they're hyped up. That's what I like to see, man. That's what I like to see. Let's get Matt back in the lineup. Yeah, his impact looks low.
The drive starts from their
We'll
own
see, though.
25-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run.
And right away.
Not much doing there.
Banged
He
up.
gets it to the 20.
His left arm's fucked. He's out for the rest of the game. Coach's call. Coach's call there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground.
There you go, John.
Still running at the 40.
Nice.
And he was loose and in the open field.
Little
and
young
on
buck
his
getting
way.
some,
A tremendous pickup
getting
on
some
that
experience.
one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to
Right by
escape
him.
and get it himself. He's run out of
Oh,
bounds,
look at
but
that.
not
The
before
dude in the
turning it a
polo.
big pickup and
Ah,
moving
he
the
said-
sticks for a first down.
All right. You
This
got
is
a
why everybody
polo on,
grows up
brother.
and wants to be an offensive
I don't know who
coordinator
you're
and not a
trying to
defensive
impress, but
because he can do that. He
I
drops back,
basically
he's
got
supposed to
armor on.
pass, but you know
Yeah,
what?
no.
I'll just scramble around and I'll
Get
just go
fucked.
get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys too. So good luck.
Ooh,
stopping.
Mazo with the fancy
Just
moves.
inside the
Beautiful.
25, we'll mark it at
I
the
said we're gonna do
24. Pick up
more,
of 10 and a
there it
first
is.
down. That was
1,000 on the
pickup,
season.
running
We
the
love
drag
that.
route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too.
Yes.
If you can find the soft spot,
Yes.
the quarterback gets it
It,
to him early. he
it
can
kind
turn
of gives you
upfield.
hope for the
saw that
future,
right
doesn't
there.
it?
The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Even though I think we're going to be looking for our next challenge. You know what I mean? Like, we're having some pretty easy games out here.
They go to the ground.
I think it's ready to
Tackle is
take the
made
next
right
step.
at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. looking to throw.
Oh, he held on to it. I did not see that guy.
Job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I just didn't see him.
Yards on the last completion.
Check this out, little RPO press coverage. Easy to block, easy to throw, I hope. Nope.
They'll try to bully
Nope,
their way
that
for the
safety
first.
came
They thought they could just run
whipping
it on
down
third and
there.
short, but this
That'd have been
defense
dangerous.
was there to make the stop.
And the
on fourth
run
down,
part of
they'll
that
try to salvage
RPO
the
is
drive
dog
with a
shit.
field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out.
There you go,
Right
made up
down
for
the
it.
boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Navy is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Joe Bellino and Roger Staubach among the legends to wear that uniform. It's
We
a
called
tight
it
one right now.
the
They're
boomstick.
trailing by
We just missed the
85
boom.
to Air Force.
The stick was
We
there.
promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Oh,
Swings it out to
nice
his running
job.
back. The
Great
defense
way
wouldn't
to
let
do
him
that.
loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Who called the timeout? Interesting. Nobody did. Okay. Visual glitch.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
I love that our linebackers, the AI themselves, have the awareness to go make that play. Because it gave us some random motherfucking player.
To throw, it's y'all.
Misfired.
And his first throw
Love
here
it.
is incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
Green. Mother.
They're setting up the screen.
Nice. Oh.
Defense was not fooled by that
Awobu's
screen.
not going to let him get away, but I thought he was going to. For about 45 seconds, we watched him struggle to make that tackle.
They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Now the UCF offense.
Look at that.
ready to go
They
back
got
to work.
Sneed and
They've got
Press.
the lead here. Last time
And
they
you
settled
don't
for a
press
field goal,
Sneed.
they've
Sneed's
got to find that
not as
balance
good as
between
Gibbs
being
was,
aggressive and careful.
but he's still dangerous. So I'm going to have a look at
I
it.
got the football. I got to take care of the football. Put a nice drive.
He lets one fly deep.
Ah, great
And the ball is
coverage.
incomplete, and the
Really,
offense is lucky to
really
have
good
a
coverage.
defender right
Ran
there.
with him the whole time.
In his grasp.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball
Yeah.
in the air. You see
They're
it all the
impressed
time.
again.
He's got to get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position. Knocks the ball down.
Oh my gosh.
They
Nice
finally
job,
get him on
John.
the ground with a big running
Nice
play
job,
moves the
buddy.
change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right.
If Magda
Pick up a lot
grows
there, moved it forward just a
some
few.
balls and goes to
That
make a
was
block,
close for the offense. They
we
tried
pick
to
up
go
a
wide
few more
receiver
there.
screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
The run from the shotgun.
Hmm.
One step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Ooh, slip screen, but we're not going to run the slip screen. I just like the two tight end
Quarterback
look,
checking the play.
and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to look Townsend first read, and then Pacheco's our second read. Pacheco's going to be short, though, so I just want him to create space for Townsend. Hopefully it works.
On third down,
Nope.
he drops the
Got to go
throw.
Pacheco. Oh,
Finds
nice
the tight
job,
end.
Pacheco.
He's there to make the stop, but the
One
damage
too many
has been
drops.
done as they pick
One
up
too
the
many
first
drops
down on
this
the
year,
throw
but
and
he
catch.
comes through there, doesn't he?
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the
Behind on the
quarterback
stream,
understanding that
damn,
A,
man.
it's zone, but
That
B,
happens
what kind
too.
of
Like
zone
my
is it? Is it one high safety?
my
Is it two
stream
high
deck starts to
safeties?
lag.
And
I'll
then
look
you
down
know
to see a
instinctively
replay or to
where
catch a
your
comment,
best throw, where your highest
and
percentage
it's like
completion is
17 seconds
based on
behind
what
real time.
type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on
Let's go back to
first down,
Cisco.
second and
Mariota's
7.
getting a lot of carries, actually. Oh, where was the blocking?
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses
Someone's in trouble. Someone's going to get their ass ripped, I'll tell you that much.
So much success and so much production, but listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Okay, check this out. There's 3 options here. Everybody else is blocking.
Based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find
Everyone else is blocking. Who's it going to be?
That's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right.
Looking for the end zone.
Beautiful throw.
Touchdown, UCF. And
Nice
the
job, Jordan.
punishment has been extended.
Man, I didn't think he completely beat that. He was running right with them, so he threw it out in front. And it's either going to be an overthrow or it's going to be the bread basket. Little you. That was an ugly football, though, wasn't it? Got 2 guys in his wake. Beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more.
We might be able to get some little Red Zaniac action.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
I wish some of these guys that we've been grooming that are probably never going to play. One guy I'm thinking about in particular is our quarterback, Marco Bunch. Remember, we thought he was going to take over for Costello. And Volk. He's a 5-star, top 100 player. And I just wish a guy like that would go to like wherever, even to Arizona. Go find somewhere to play. Because he's not a bad quarterback. We just got better options.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing is going your way. When you're down this much, I think the running
big old hole right there in our coverage.
Not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
That's the end of the quarter.
Is our guy going to do it?
This has been a complete
we got the cheerleaders
so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store?
Comeback for the ages? I think not.
Now facing a 3rd down.
Oh, look, they put our backups in for us. Okay.
Back to throw. It's Galladay. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds.
It is what it is.
For a first down. The Wildcats.
Who the hell is Keenan? Is he a backer? He looks tiny. He looks like a safety.
Looking to move it through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes.
This is what it's like to play when you don't have a good team.
Quickly down the field.
You see how easily they're able to move the football? This is the risk we run if we change schools, because
they're not going to win this game, but
you don't have the pieces in place.
Find things to build off of for next week, and after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
Nobody has a clue what to do out here.
That they can keep coaching up.
It's wild, isn't it?
Next game.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw.
The coverage is soft. He did throw that one behind him, but
they probably feel good about their field goal.
It's a stark contrast from starting and backup.
They'll run play action.
Look at that. Look how much space was there.
He's got it.
But this is how you develop players. You get them playing time, you get them better.
Well, look, that wasn't
Chad, what's up?
That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum.
How you doing, buddy?
Find a rhythm, and what better way than converting
Look
on
at him.
3rd down?
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead on how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Right.
We're okay. We're not going to
to
sweat it.
use throughout this season, and I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Lining up to add another. right down the boulevard.
Yes, it
Put
was.
together an 81-yard drive.
I don't think it's onside time. You know what I mean?
About to kick it off.
Oh,
That's punching
Zigbo.
it in for the
This guy
touchdown.
is pretty far down on the
move
depth
from
chart at the
inside
moment.
his 5.
Great
Just
move.
never had a chance
I
to
do
shake
like that.
loose, and he'll be brought down at the 20.
Let's see who they brought in for us.
UCF has it once again. What
Cisco's
do you
still
think
in
about
here.
that?
There's the Zigbo. We got Droegi out here. Ooh, we got Townsend is going to be starting. Our line is going to be awful, though, guys.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Our
And the
quarterback
incomplete
play
pass was just too high
is
to
going to be
handle.
awful, guys.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10.
Let's
from the
complete an
24.
easy pass, shall we?
Touch pass on the jet
Oh,
sweep.
no. There you go.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't
All right.
give them any extra yards. Great
Let's
tackle
find
there.
something with a tight
These
end.
little touch passes, man, they're just the
And we'll
easiest
just try to-
completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would love being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good.
I'm just
And
going
then
to
it's all
try
around the game,
to
so
take
it's
advantage
pretty
of some
big.
space
You
here.
wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. So hard to
Nice.
seal that
Beautiful
edge, especially when
move.
this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
You got to play LSU in your
QBs, when you see
dynasty.
zone coverage, man, can you
Heisman,
play
South
defense when you have
Alabama,
a good
brother.
pocket and you've got time
That's
to throw.
tough.
He had a little bit of time
I
to
don't-
throw. You can move
We
guys
were
with
at
your
Southern
eyes. That
Miss,
drag comes
if
wide
you
open.
if you
Good
remember,
throw, good catch, first
way back when we started this dynasty, and we had to play Auburn, and we got
Quarterback
fucking
reacting to what
smoked.
the D is showing. The aerial assault continues. Going for the big play.
Oh,
And it's
what a
intercepted.
great play,
A
though.
turnover for the defense.
Awful,
Got some
awful
room to run.
effort by Ozigbo.
He's out
We
of
went
bounds,
aggressive
showing off the
catch.
hands on the pick, and then the
And there was
goofy moves
nothing
on the
aggressive
terrific
about
return.
it.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
Throws to the wideout. Makes
Again.
a connection.
I
He'll be
pushed
brought down at
circle
the 3-yard
48
line.
times.
An
Never once did it
explosive
let me
pass
select the
on
defensive back.
doorstep. The explosive play set
The
table. Now they
occasional
gotta serve
fucking
the
bug
feast.
out of change player logic drives me nuts.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front
Was
of you.
it?
Hey, I'll go by
It
here
didn't
if I
look
need
that
to.
impressive
Good
to
job
me.
getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
To the air, it's Galladay.
Galladay.
They're bringing heat.
Doc Galladay,
Trying to
right?
get the 2. Here comes the heat, and
Now,
down
what,
goes the
3-score
quarterback,
game still?
And they won't be able to get any closer with the
Now I
2-point
think
try.
they go into
They're
onside
down
kick.
big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Not much drives more anxiety
Who is
than
that
waiting to
dude?
see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
17.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go
Either
to
a
work.
tight end or a
Boy,
receiver.
they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able
Okay.
to turn the page, calm him down.
That's the kind of clusterfuck that just
Yeah,
drives
some
me
people
nuts
do that
about
better than others, but
crappy
you gotta show
teams.
some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground.
There's
trying
not,
to milk
if
the
you
clock.
have a terrible offensive
And he was
line, they
able to
don't
get
make
away
clean
from
running
one
lanes.
tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
53, we could use the
In college
practice.
football today, you see so
We could
much
use
more
the
pass
practice.
than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
There we go. Oh, no, we might have. Yeah, we got it.
It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
Whoa, boo.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw.
Damn. Nobody there. And Iwobu's actually pretty high. He's our starting slot receiver or cornerback. He should be making, especially if he's going to take over next year. The dude needs to be showing some skills.
Fires to the big fella.
Okay.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Arizona in a hurry. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility.
Come on.
You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can
Nice
release
job,
and come
Hobbs.
out. But either way, the quarterback's patient most of the time. That drag route's going to come open.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right?
These
You got the big leads,
defensive
you can play
linemen
big
are
zone
pretty
coverages, just
pretty
keep the
awful,
ball in
too.
front of you,
Just so
keep your
slow.
eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do.
I'm gonna
to
bring
pick
it
up that
blitz.
first down.
Look
On
how
third
slow
and
they
short,
are off the
they'll try to
ball.
throw for it. Didn't have much of a
Do you think they're
choice,
gonna
just
punt
had
it?
to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
This defense has just been all over this guy
Okay.
all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to
Hopefully.
get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course,
Fourth
they
and
have an
one. Are they gonna
interception
run
in
it?
this game.
They are.
That's why they've got a big lead here in the
We
fourth
dove.
quarter.
Did we stop
this guy
him?
has never gotten
Yes,
into a
we
rhythm.
did. Okay, let's try to
He's
run this
not
clock.
gonna make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they
Oh,
might
gosh.
be able to put this thing away.
Hopefully our backup linemen, they need the experience. That's for sure.
Quick handoff.
Maybe we didn't do a good enough job of that.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and
Is
4.
giving our
No mystery on
backups,
that play.
especially on the
We
offensive
believe
line,
we're gonna
time to
run the ball.
develop.
You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Line getting set on second down.
Fuck yeah. You guys see what I see? Let's see if we can get Red Zaniak a tutty.
He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Luckily,
Nowhere close on that one as he got.
I can't believe he didn't just stick his hands up. You know what I mean?
Face third down.
Can we see the replay? Look, it goes right off his
There
head.
hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message
Tell
from the
me.
defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off
Okay,
the
let's
field?
throw
I know
this.
lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The receivers off.
When the
will run
second
their
team
route
is
based
in,
on
it's
the
just like
side
a
adjustment.
fucking shit show. Ozigbo or Duff? I'm gonna look Duff. Yep.
Takes it from the gun on third down.
Duff is wide open.
And he
Oh
was
my
hit
god.
just as he released
But
it.
we had nobody blocking.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's
So
so
terrible.
many positives to point to.
Second
I'm
team
anxious
is
to see
so
if they can
terrible.
afford here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This
Nice.
offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Not a lot of hope here.
I would
down
think that
3
this
possessions
Keenan
later.
guy would be
Now,
fast.
I love this part as a pass rusher.
But
because
he's just-
I'm just pinning my
the
ears
size
back,
difference
looking at
is
the quarterback.
too
I know
much
it's
for
a
him to
pass
overcome.
Every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure.
I'll keep trying. See if we can
Well,
get
we're
a
definitely
sack
just
with
trying
him.
to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence too. for
Ooh,
your
look
next
at that.
opponent. If
Somebody's-
you can find some completions late in the game.
Somebody
even though it looks
failed
like
in
you're going to
coverage.
lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Try and spread it out.
They'll throw it
Just
on
run
first
right
down.
by him. Can't do that either.
Got it in the middle. It's Ramsey. He's
Oh, this
brought
Keenan
outside.
guy, I don't know
They're
why
a little bit
he's
short of the first
in
down.
that defensive end.
Now
Number
they've gotta hustle
21.
to the line and get set.
He's either a defensive back or a linebacker.
Back to the air one more time. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Arizona right back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Galladay. Feeling some heat.
Boom! Aquavia
Quick
sucks
timeout
at
call by the
coverage,
offense
but
after the play,
great
trying to
at
preserve every
defensive
minute
back
possible.
blitz.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. He's looking to throw.
Oh my gosh, see
Quickly
what I mean?
complete.
You see what I
There
mean?
might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. That's caught. It's Ramsey.
Okay.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
It's kind of a waste of time to even rush with that guy. He's never getting through.
On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it, and they convert. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Arizona comes out with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it.
I gave up on that play. We stopped pursuit.
Yeah, this is just one of those
That guy
days,
could have
man, where
run
everything is going
forever.
wrong, right? Like they just haven't
And
been
chose
in
to
rhythm.
just
They
throw it
haven't-
away.
They haven't got it going and never built the momentum.
You
This
would
is-
think
one of
this
those things
isn't
you learn
Heisman
from,
mode.
You try to grow from. A lot
Ooh,
of things
that
are gonna
looks
show in the film room that people aren't gonna
disturbing,
like, but hopefully you
I
can
guess,
learn
would be
from
the
it
correct
and do better next time.
correct word there.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Oh, they really could
Bollocks.
have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Looking to convert, Arizona comes to the line. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Got it
Nice,
past the
just
marker.
let him
And the defense makes the immediate
stand there
tackle,
wide
but he
open.
has enough for the first
Just
down.
do that. Come on, get it off. Get it off. Go. Oh. I thought
Winning
maybe
those
if
individual
they rushed
six-second
it,
battles every
we
play,
might get a
time after
last-second
time after
interception.
time after time, and that leads to a victory.
not a
here.
great
And I
game
love
from
when
Reds and
teams
Need.
go out and play like it's sudden death.
65%,
Like if they
only
lose the game,
189
their
yards.
entire season is
This
over.
is like
game wasn't for the
Matt
national
Hatchett
championship,
numbers.
But you wouldn't know that watching this
When we
Raider
didn't have a
team,
very
David.
good line, when we
Tremendous
couldn't
effort,
run the
tremendous
football.
execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that
Awesome.
they know that their job is to go out and get
Good
it done.
replays.
No matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you.
Okay,
Great
for
job on this team
Baylor,
being ready.
I
Get
believe
together.
we're going to go
That's going to do it
the
for us.
black
For Jesse
uniforms
Palmer,
of
David
Baylor
Pollack, our entire
versus the
broadcast
white
team.
uniforms of UCF, and just make a contrast. We will go through and do our whole recruiting thing. There it is, 5-0. Nice job, boys. Keep the dream alive. Auburn lost to Florida. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. D-Sap, a left tackle. Crazy part, Houston beat Duke. You were thinking Duke was gonna win it all, weren't you? Dwayne Sapp, where you at? He's a left tackle. Awesome. Our first commit of the 2039 season is Dwayne Sapp, left tackle. 4-star guy. Ooh, Jabari Weeks. Nice. This guy's actually on a flex scholarship. He isn't in need. One of 5 flex players. Love it. Uh-oh. No, we're not. This guy we were, so we got to cross him out. Friend. Damn it, friend. There was another guy on there too. I didn't see who it was. But we were actively recruiting friend. Okay, so because this guy's on visit, we need to go back to sending the house. Same thing with Forsett. Add him in for a visit. Okay. Yeah, now that this guy has all 3, we need to go through and give him the old hard sell. Doesn't matter what the hard sell is, as long as we know what it is. You know what I mean? I don't ever do the sway or anything, just because like you could completely spam the system and get every prospect you want. So just to make it a little harder, I don't sway anybody. Like our playing style right there is a D. We would hard sell that if he wanted it. You know what I mean? Just to make recruiting a little bit more realistic. Ooh, that's not it. There it is. Almost chose the wrong one. What about Sammy? Sammy ready? Yeah, we already got him. Damn you. All 3. Look at that. All these guys, man. Must have been a good week for us. The old recruiting department. What I pay these coaches for, man. Get in here and bring these guys home. He's already sold. He's already sold. Hooks, getting there. He's ready for a visit, though. What about Cheese Man? Okay, he's ready. We got to change his name. The last Cheeseman we had on the roster, we changed it to Corbin. So I'll go through the automatic name generator for C's. We'll pick the first one. He's already made it. What about Isaac? He's made it. John's. We're gonna change this guy's name too if we get him. Burger actually committed. Damn it. And Burger and Friend, both of them are no longer on the list, and those were one of my two options. Whoever signed first, I was going to cut the other one. They're the guard need. So Burger goes up to Syracuse, and Friend cuts us out of his top school. So that's unfortunate. We need to find another center. Okay, we can move back up because we got him. He's ready. James Free. We do need defensive backs. If you guys saw the second team. Oh my gosh. Even though we got Ramon Michaels, which I'm excited about him, we just got better guys at the moment. He'll be a good cornerback though. I feel it. Okay, we got 175. So let's go up here to hooks. We'll remove this. We'll add this. And then we'll schedule his visit. Because Burger is off the list, he was coming in for K-State. We're just going to have to fill him in right here. Coach prestige or proximity to home. That makes it easy, doesn't it? Anybody else? Nobody else. Okay, so I need a center prospect. And now that it's past the three week mark, if we can find anybody 4 or 5 star that doesn't have offers, so no 5 stars, any 4 stars, yes, we can recruit these guys now. Okay. Awasika. Okay, I'll have a look at him. Here's a right end. He's a run stopper, though. I know what that means. Do we need a free safety? We do. We'll have a look at this guy. That's all. I wish there was a center in here. There's not. Okay, so we got to go to 3-star prospects. And then I'm going to go into the centers. And we're just going to look for the highest rated one. So at the position, you can see that this guy's a 63. So that's the very far right by the 3-star. Here's 61. 50. Okay, so we're just moving down the list. 57. Here's 49. 37. 36. How far? 31. 30. 17. Let's go. Now we're getting in there. I think that was it. Pierre, 17. Here's 19. There, we got 3 guys. We can recruit all of them. All right. And we'll see which one best fits what we're looking for. Damn, I did want to have a look at this guy, didn't I? So we'll see if we add him to the list. He's a 4-star, but he's not anything to like get excited about quite yet. Damn. This guy is, just because he's a 4-star, I'm going to go ahead and scout him. Sometimes that damn scout button doesn't work. Change of direction's only an 86, so nah. Pierre. Okay, interesting. It said he was a center. Maybe he's not. He's a natural. This guy's a JUCO sophomore. That's interesting, actually. So all we can do is jump in here and get the first one. We'll find out next week which of these 3 guys we're going to offer. But that is all of the recruiting hours, which means I'm pretty sure we got Peter back now. Let's double check. Yes, Peter is back, which means we need to go into the depth chart and just make sure. Sometimes when players come back from injury, it freaks up your depth chart. Okay, and the big teller is usually they have right tackles playing left tackle, etc., etc. Strong safety is Pete. Nice. Is this a night game? We didn't even look. I would love if this was a night game. Does it say? 6:45 p.m. Let's go. So this is an appropriate time for Baylor to wear the All Blacks. Oop. Good thing we didn't do that, huh? Look at that. How tough is that? That's very cool. And then for us, white helmet 2 is, yeah. Let's do black pants just to differentiate what we've kind of been doing. You know what I mean? Last game of the week for us. Happy Sunday. Special shout out to Drink Alchemy, the official beverage of living your best life. Second season we're being sponsored there.
Ready for their Baylor Bears to go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team.
You guys can use code IPARMY at drinkalchemy.co. That's you. That's for you.
Another team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack.
Let's kick it. Let's kick it, guys.
Can't wait to get this one started.
Nice.
The Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Just into the end zone.
Oh, look at her. Nice job, bud. Oh, my God. They didn't blow that play dead. I was a little worried. Cortez Ricks. This guy had a fucking outstanding game last year against us.
And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse.
What's in the drink? That's right. That's the official beverage of Knights Kingdom. It's nootropics, Chad. You've got lion's mane. You've got L-theanine. We've got rhodiola rosea. It's naturally sweetened. It's not an energy drink. It's made for getting you locked in. Would have been great for your ACT, my man.
Football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Movement here from the tight end. On second
I'll go get him.
He's looking downfield.
You go get him. I love Omiyale coming up and making plays is fucking awesome. Very awesome.
They try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Oh, the draw.
To the back on the draw.
Who is it? Is it Looker? It's Looker. I love it.
How about the defender?
Oh, you and me both, man. Not an energy drink guy
He was
at all.
on radar lock. He found
Not an energy drink.
And flew down with some bad intentions.
Not gonna get you all freaked out, pissing every 10 minutes, punching holes in the wall.
Hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it.
Oh, let's go, Ramon.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him.
Caleb Wood, he's coming out on the field, but he very rarely will be there.
This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big time.
Should we go big play right off the bat?
So who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How
there we
much
go,
are they
Matt.
on each other during the game?
There we go, Matt.
That everybody wants to see.
Got 8 on
Get us
first
started.
down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Very loud here.
They'll give it to the back. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not
Tough
until
yards.
he picked up the first down.
I do love that.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide.
Come on.
Shot
Come on.
toward the end zone.
Beautiful football,
And he's
Jordan.
got it. Touchdown, Knights.
This offense
Hell
is
yeah.
so good. Man, they can
Listen
punch
to
it in
how
so
noisy
many different ways.
it
And they
isn't.
do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small
The
drives
volume in
together,
this
big
stadium
drives
just
together. They've
fucking
really had
out like
great
a
year, and that's why they're
snuffed
top 10
fire.
offense.
It's like, damn it, man. Had a freaking punt and these guys score like immediately.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
We got a great
And
football
the
team.
PAT makes it 7-0.
There is no doubt about
Quick
that.
strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a
We are answering
44-yard touchdown pass.
those questions. Can we compete? We beat Clemson. We beat LSU.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Damn, look at them just crash on that football. And when you look at the second team, these guys were just running free, man. But the squad we have right now out on the field is just, look at that. Look at the closing speed.
And he's a real
It's dropping the hammer. Welcome back, Peter Mangum. His first game back since breaking his foot a few weeks ago. Leading the team in interceptions currently. A transfer from Marshall. Great. Oh.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch.
Where'd he go down? He might have went down past that first down line.
These offenses work so hard week in, week out.
We're making it tough.
Down in distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early
Look at
in the
him,
game, that's
not having one of. Oh, Almiale's
He's
hurt.
knocked down in the
That's not
backfield.
good.
He'll lose a couple.
That's
Man
not
down
good.
on the play as the officials
Rick's
take a break to let him be
absolutely
checked out.
tore us up last year. Had a
After
freak
losing a
game,
couple
like
on that
11
last play,
carries
here's
for
2nd and 12.
150 plus, I think,
He's looking to
give
throw.
or take.
Trying to get
Nice.
to it.
Oh,
And he was
I like
drilled
that.
just as
I
he
like that.
released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly.
We're going
and
man
because of
here.
that, the ball
It's a
falls
risk.
incomplete.
On 3rd and long,
Let me get
trying
him.
to have a big completion here.
You get him. He got him.
And the Heat will get home.
Nice job,
and
Dallas.
The quarterback goes down at the 17.
Dallas really a very good defensive end,
Get
overshadowed by Scotty Hicks.
Get hits on him. They
You
do
can
it
only
right here,
play
get
one
their
of them,
first
especially
sack
when
of
you
the
got
game.
Jermichael
Last
Heller
game,
on the
by
other
way,
side
last
who's
time
going to
out, they
secure
had
that
5.
spot. The
Let's see
battle
what this
was
defense can
Gibbs
continue to
versus
do.
Hicks, and as you guys know, the most prolific defensive end of ever played at UCF is Scotty Hicks.
This will be the second time
A
they've had to
lot
kick it
better
away.
than Sean Adai, even though Sean Adai played a few more years.
He gets a block.
Get there. Whoop. Oh, tried to juke.
Solid return there offset some of the punt yardage.
Sean
and really
Adai
sets up
stayed
this offense
at
nicely.
UCF
Now the
longer
UCF
than
offense ready to go back to work.
Scotty did.
Boy, David, they
I think
would
they're gonna
love
give
to
us another
stack
touchdown
another
here, guys.
touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse.
Nice
and they
job,
need to do
Jordan.
it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense
Like,
on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on
light-skinned
that side.
Derek Noel,
what
isn't
sort
he?
of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass.
Damn. Had
And he
him.
got smacked just as
We
he released the
had
pass.
him.
It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Makes his connection.
Thought we had
A
it.
6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
Thought we got
Very
in there.
important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one.
This is not
to
the
give
play.
the underdog
Yes, it
reason
is.
to believe.
Yes, reason to
Yes,
believe,
it
and
is.
don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business
Damn it.
mode mindset.
Pacheco
Gotta
was
start
the
fast.
answer
You
there.
gotta have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking. In
I,
an environment
predetermined
like this,
where we're
because
going with the
if you do,
football.
You make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce
Damn.
on you and seize momentum.
They don't even
Kinda
consider
wanna
the
throw it, but
47-yard field
can
goal
we
attempt,
run
and
for
they'll try to
3?
pick it up
2
on
down
4th and
linemen.
short.
Gotta hope.
Try to get it on the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Nice.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed gimme 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
No. Oh.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Oh. Almost with the sick play. Damn, guys, we underthrew that
Couldn't
one
make the
over out
connection last time.
to
Let's
Quentin
see if they throw
Ramsey.
it again.
Fucking hell. Let's go with the screen. It's been a while.
He's looking for an
There
open
we go,
man on 2nd
finally.
down. Got it set up on the outside.
Oof.
He's really close
Beautiful.
to that 1st down marker, but
I
they stop
love
him
running
just a
people
bit
over in
short.
this game. It's very
I'll tell you what,
satisfying.
if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen, almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start.
Okay, yes. So you see the post wheel? We're looking for that formation for a very specific reason.
Much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Quarterback will audible. Going up top on first down. Unleashes to the end zone.
Everybody was over there. We created like a massive flood. The angles of the routes were a little wonky, but if we overthrew it, there's a guy there. If we threw it behind him, like by 14, 15 yards, there's a guy there. Having a great debut season, man. He's just able to outrun everybody.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special?
Oh, that guy juked us right out of our shoes.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Northern Illinois. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Way to meet him right at the point of
the incompletion brings up a
I don't
second
know
down.
reception. I don't know what you call it.
He's looking to
Go get him. Oh, did he get his hand up or did he just underthrow that football? That was kind of crazy.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started.
We didn't look at the Heisman watch list, did we?
From the gun, wants to pass.
I was gonna say, this dude threw it from like, you get right here. There's no way this dude puts any kind of mustard on that football.
You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one.
Look at him. Look at him impress.
1st and 10 from the 50.
I'm gonna try to run it and just bring those safeties up into question.
From the gun, give on the inside. They make the tackle at the 36.
Didn't know where to go, but we finally figured it out.
The 15-yard pickup. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by
-8. Oh, damn. They got, what, 2 yards in the first quarter? Pretty dominant showing thus far.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. 1st down to start the drive.
Okay, now they got the defensive backs backing off, so we can stay on the ground here. No, they won't. Our damn play call cooldown. We got to run a draw. We went to the inside zone, apparently one too many times.
To the ground, he's got it again.
Whoa!
And a 9-yard gain on
This
first down
dude.
leaves him with 2nd and short.
I got to double check that. For no attributes, for no physical skills. This is probably one of the... Oh, he's got a bronze shifty. Okay. That's got to be new. Because I don't remember seeing anything on his name.
The greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
He's having a year, man.
The bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road.
Okay,
so
let's see.
This team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got.
Oh, he's wide open. I missed him.
Every single week.
All right, we'll just throw it to our running back.
His way to the house.
Damn, we had Duff in the corner of the end zone.
No mid-season doldrums for these guys.
Then they,
push out
the
lead
line
in
kind of
week
broke
6.
down. I scrambled, I
Well,
panicked.
this offense is top 10 in the
Luckily,
country
we
in
had
points per
Cisco
game because they've got a
escaping
lot
out of
speed,
there.
They've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem
Great
for
adjustment.
defenses all year long.
I was pushing the stick to lead our slot receiver, and I didn't adjust it. When I panicked,
And with the extra point, they
I rolled
pushed the
out and I
lead
was
out a
looking to
little
throw over
further.
the shoulder.
Quick work on that scoring
And that's why
drive,
our
just
running
4
back,
plays.
instead of catching it in
And they
stride, he
finish
had to
up with
kind
a
of
15-yard scoring toss.
hook that like a little banana route, kind of. Ross
And they
Lacumbo,
desperately wanted to attempt a return.
that safety,
but decided not to.
who was
Instead, they'll
originally a
put the
running back
touchdown.
on the roster.
They'll put this one in play.
An
First snap
athlete
of the
that had
drive from the
great
25.
zone coverage, and we were just really deep at running back.
Motion trying to
So
get
he
the
moved over
defense
to
to show
safety.
his hand.
Crash,
A little release
crash.
to the back.
Who is that?
Good
That's
job in
Peter.
coverage there as they stop it after
Fucking
just a
Peter.
few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space.
go,
They
Dallas.
like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Great coverage for a linebacker, honestly.
Brought down quickly.
love it.
Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first
Okay,
down.
we can't commit
These are the types of plays
to the
where
run
offenses
because it's gonna
impose their
open up
will.
this
3rd and
pass.
short from the 45.
And we should have.
They'll try to pick it
Oh,
up on the
and we
ground.
got pancaked.
Solid
Our
work
dude
and
got
execution
absolutely
there.
laid
They'll have
out.
a
Look at
first
the
down
look
as
at the
they
top
mark it
left.
at the
It was
40.
Omayale too.
Defense knew coming into this one
He was
gonna get
blitzing, he got
this game.
smoked.
Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one play.
There you go.
And they try
Love
to
it,
run inside,
Josh
and
Looker.
There's nowhere to go.
The
This is a
3-star
defense
hero.
that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts.
Following in
and
the
ends with them,
footsteps
and
of
you saw
Tommy
great effort
Kaufman.
on that last play.
Looking to pass on second
get him.
down.
Damn, got a crash.
Working that left side now.
Everybody
Really
committed to the
confident
flow
throw
there.
and catch there.
And that guy
Big
just
pickup,
stopped.
and they
1,
have a
2,
first down.
3.
And there was no
I'm gonna watch it
question
again on
in
the
that
left.
scenario. That's where the quarterback
Catches
was
it.
going.
Look,
He knew he
3
had his
dudes were
receiver
just like
in a matchup that he liked,
dumbfounded
running
at
a
the
route
physics of
where he
that
would find
run and
himself
catch.
open. Nice job between those two.
Wants to throw on first
Come
down.
on.
Floats it out in space.
Big crash.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Here comes the
Oh,
offense
what are
on
we in?
second down.
Okay. I thought we were in oh, that's a designed run.
Really
Okay.
nice stop there from this
Could have been
senior
bad.
leader.
Could have been real bad.
You
We
know, I
were
really
definitely
like
in
this
pass
kid running
coverage.
football because I know he's got a lot
And
of
same
speed.
thing
He's
here.
not the
They-
biggest
if
guy
they
in the
run a
world. He's not
draw,
gonna be able to break a lot
we
of
might be in
tackles.
trouble.
You really got to do a good job of
Oh,
trying
okay.
to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Nice.
And they failed to hook
Should have
up
turned
on
around and
third
picked
down.
it.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week. get your
Yeah,
feet
every
set,
time we've got a
sticks.
linebacker
Understand
like that.
quarterback's gotta be
He's
rushed,
always in
get him
good
off of his
position. He
spot.
just
Nice
fucking
execution by this
boom, drops that band hammer.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that?
Are we throwing a
It's been
touchdown?
exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has
Maybe.
really been moving
The only
football.
option here
It's
is
been
Sneed.
great execution. They've done exactly
Let's go
what
4
they wanted
birds,
to
but we're
do.
only looking
Build
at
the
one
lead.
guy unless
Now
we're checking
Palmer's
it
a
down.
different animal. Now you gotta protect
Got him.
You can tell they were paying attention in
No!
practice this week in the film room because they
I
have
waited
found
too
out
long.
everybody right now on the same page.
Okay, let's
Hit
not
hard as he
get
released the
cute
ball on
here.
that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The give out of the gun.
Let's just
That'll
go
be a
back to
gain
work.
of about 7, leaves it with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. Nifty
He's a
little
wild man.
scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You see him? Ooh, let's actually go. I like this jet touch pass. I was gonna throw a hook,
Wide out in
but
motion.
we got space to run this.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Thank you.
They'll get
See
him
up
down,
the
but not
edge.
before he crosses the 50.
Barely.
He's down to the 49.
Our big old
The Knights are on the move.
fullback looking running back. Took a while to get out there, didn't he?
Now they'll run the draw.
Oh my gosh.
At the 35, he's got
He's
room.
sick with it.
They are
6
on the
for
move,
63.
down to the 32,
Have
and they
a
pick up
game.
another first down. Here's this offense with a
He's
fresh
quickly
set of
becoming the
downs.
feature back, isn't he?
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
There's a huge mismatch, so Duff is really fast. They would have to put a backer on him. So they're definitely in zone coverage. So we'll just run it.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Oh my.
Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback checking off.
Not sure this is going to work.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Quick completion.
We
on
had
the
Duff open.
Dragged down to the turf, but
That's
not
fine.
before getting the first down.
Oh, look
The
at
Knights are
again.
threatening in the red zone.
That's crazy. I'm going to see if we can, like, run a little seam beater here. Oh, watch Duff. As long as these safeties part ways, it's a mismatch with this linebacker.
They're
Oop.
threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Damn it.
And
I
that's
saw
a
the
very
running lane
productive
all the way
first down
home.
play and bringing up 2nd and
Linebacker
3.
blitzed immediately.
Defense is all
So
about
that
creating
means
negative
the safety
He
was
does a
going over
really
the
good
top.
job at the quarterback spot,
I've
not
thrown a
taking
pick or two
sacks.
doing that.
That's
No,
a
thank
great
you.
job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off.
Oh,
he gets
shit.
A positive game.
The gift to the tailback.
Go down. Go down.
He'll be
I was
brought
not
down
watching
at
the clock.
5-yard line, and this defense is
Oh.
on its heels. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And as the
Jesus.
clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so
Are you
severe.
kidding me?
And it's right down the boulevard.
If you don't
And
push that all the
field
way
goal
to the
end
left,
half takes us to
we've
halftime.
always missed it to the right. Why is this within the 10-yard line so fucking hard? I have never kicked one down the middle within the 10-yard line.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no
I
surprise.
thought we missed it
we
left,
had
though.
ourselves a fun matchup.
I thought it
in
was
Waco.
over.
It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic
What's
changes,
the replays?
things might get even more out of hand. A combination
Oh, a
of
little
lethal
scramble.
efficiency, and that offensive line is
That little
key.
spicy
They've
scramble.
balled that defense and also just
What
about
else?
broken their will.
The big
And
ball
with
with
that,
the
let's
Snead.
send it back to the guys along the
Oh,
banks of
yeah.
the Brazos
First.
River at
One
McLean
of the first
Stadium.
plays of the game. First plays for the offense. Little rollout. Townsend. Nice. And we get the ball back.
And the
Nice.
Bears will kick it off to start the second half.
I thought we might struggle a little bit out here on the road, but
And
holy
he hauls it
shit.
in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCF offense
Noodle.
back on the field, ready to go.
He got the old chicken
First
noodle,
play of
don't
the
he?
drive comes from the 22. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Now after
There's
that
no
run,
room
they're
to
in
juke.
pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first
Ooh.
down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Who wants a tutty?
He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep
Oh, it's
shot
Mazza.
here. And that pass is caught at the 25. Touchdown, UCF! And the route is on.
Surprisingly,
Like a
our like
Thanksgiving turkey.
four-string
They're just being carved.
wide receiver
No
Mazza
shot. They have
absolutely
no
obliterates his man
How
at
to
the
get
line.
this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything
Oh,
he's
that's a
doing
late
is
hit.
working
That was a
defensively.
late hit.
We got to figure something out. We got to try to do
I only say
something
that
a
because it
little bit
happened to
different.
us, right?
Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on
Nice
so
job.
much
I think
fire,
that's
you might as
his
well just send
first
everybody. Blitz
touchdown.
everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Temple sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth
they
quarter,
beat
it almost
number
felt like this
17?
game was being played in Philly.
Oh,
That's
they
how
did.
much they
Wow.
took that crowd out of it.
I'm trying to play the whole game of LSU, but Heisman got me annoyed, brother. You gotta dig deep. It challenges you to improve your game. Everybody, you can't win them all. Can't win them all.
Sounds like they had a good one there.
But I want to beat them to be ranked 25. Don't force it, man. There's 60 years. There's 60 years on this dynasty. If you can't get it now, keep working. Do it next year. And if that don't work, as you know, you've been following us. Yeah, you do it the next year. 16 years, we've only won 2 national champions.
4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chain. And
Oh.
here's a fumble way behind the line.
Poor effort by Jermichael Heller.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to
We
running
didn't
backs and
win our
receivers.
first
QBs
conference.
gotta keep 2 hands
And
on
we
the ball
played
as
in
well. They're
conference.
very
No, we
lucky
played in
after
the
that
Sun
fumble,
Belt.
the offense
We
jumped
couldn't even win the conference. Don't force it, man.
The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet
That's what
another
makes it
punt
fun.
on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Damn.
And the returner will be knocked down.
It took us a long time to be able to
Now
blow
the UCF
teams out.
offense ready
You've
to
been
go
here,
back to
Chad.
work.
You know that. This is a carefully curated roster.
From the gun, leaves it on the
The
inside.
meticulous hours
He now has 85
going through
yards on the
people's
ground, and he's
stats,
been
what
terrific
we
all
need.
season,
That's
ranking
why
in the top
we
10 in
write
rushing.
everything down.
I know it's sexy. To
We
throw
know
the football,
exactly
but
who
if
we're
you
going to
pound it away and
sign.
get these kind of
If it
gains,
doesn't
they will
work
just
out,
add
we've
up,
got a game
wear the
plan.
defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Actually, I'm going to run this.
Out of the gun to give to the back. The Knights get enough for the first
Wasn't
down.
here for Hawaii.
Offensively,
Okay.
are you going to take 4 to 6?
Yeah, we
Yes,
were,
please. Sign me up for that.
actually,
I'm gonna
we were at
take that
Southern
every
Miss
single
before
time. Great
Hawaii.
job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they
Talk
are. You wanna
about
run the football,
a
you wanna be
hard
physical,
time.
You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
Southern Miss, Hawaii, UCF.
Give to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room.
100 yards.
And he
Let's
almost
go.
ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Oh, he hit him into the end zone. We had a little window there, so we threw it just hoping he would clear.
That's number 2.
And sure as shit, they were in the zone. So when that guy stops, he's got like a little invisible wall right there.
Those are the kind of guys that you
Boom.
and you find them.
That
and
was
they
awesome.
produce like
That was
this,
that was
keep
satisfying.
finding them.
Check this out. Little window. Oh no. He didn't actually stop. He stayed in coverage. He just ran into the guy on the crossing route, which gave us the space that we needed. Look at this. Right there. Oh, that might be a penalty.
Lining up to tackle
In real life,
under
man.
that lead.
Making contact. That's like
And the
basically a
extra point
screen
just tacks a
in
little bit more
basketball.
onto this huge
Can't do it.
lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
But we got it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense
Nice
is starting to get a
tackle.
little frustrated, too.
That's the
Just
apostle.
keep putting me back
Call
on
the
field.
apostle.
Possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there. You know what?
The punter's
Asses.
on the sideline with the
Get
oxygen
your heads out
mask
of your
right now.
asses.
He's been playing so much.
What he
He's
wanted
not
to
used
say.
to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the
Okay.
field. They've got to
Got his
put a
feet
drive
down.
together and get some balance balance going, running
All
and
right.
throwing the ball.
It's third down.
We're gonna send Omiyale right up the middle.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's
Right at the
location,
the
location,
fucking
location.
read.
As a QB, you've got to put that out
Holding,
in front of your guys so you
holding.
can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Oh, blocking the back. Okay. All right. Oh, boo.
The official
He already got the first down.
and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh, shit.
Good timing on the quick out.
Aquavia, man.
First down and mark it at the
He's
47.
there, but he's always in the
Yeah,
worst
great job by
position.
the QB, finding the running back, getting
We
him
went for the
football where
pick.
He can do some damage after the catch, and most
Yes.
importantly, get the first down.
Their receiver got himself between himself and the ball.
Comes out throwing on 1st down.
Wait a
He's got him in the
Josh
flat.
Looker, man.
And a quick completion, and even
You can't throw
quicker
the
loss.
flats when he's in
defense was
zone.
right there to knock him down.
He's fucking
Second
sick with
down
it.
coming up. He's looking to throw.
There he is
Finds his
again.
back in the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that
It's
play,
hard
able
not to
wedge it
call
back to the
zone
line of
when you
scrimmage.
got guys playing football like that.
Good job by the defense.
You know?
Seeing the quarterback throw the
This
football,
is,
break on
he's
the
a
football,
3-star
no
guy
space
on a
allowed.
roster of 4 and
As soon
5
as he
stars.
catches it,
And he's
defender
starting
meatball
because of his
carrier, he
ability.
gets him on the
Break it
ground.
outside.
Now
Oh my,
adjusting.
oh my God.
Number 45 on his way.
That was the,
How about
that was
nice
crazy.
run from this junior
He
quarterback?
fucking fooled us, didn't
I
he?
just love this guy's instincts,
He's
right?
rolling
Things aren't
out.
open right away. He never
So we
panics.
go
He
to
just
steal the edge. He
understands
puts the
situation
brakes
where he is
on.
the field,
We keep
and
going.
He's so confident in his own natural
Beautiful.
ability that he has the ability to
Beautiful run. Oh
go
my
get
God,
the
Dave.
first down, keep this
All of our
drive
backups
rolling.
are in again. Okay. Prepare
To the
for
air
them
on
to
first down.
start tearing us apart.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the
That's
gut
all
of
right,
the
though.
field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make
Check
the
that, they're
connection
not
last
in.
time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I wonder, why did they have that? Who the
He'll
hell is
keep it
that guy?
himself.
21. Damn it,
Not
Peter.
enough for the first. He
I thought I
rolls
selected
all the way
the-
down to the 5-yard
him.
line before they
Omiyale,
finally
the
get him
linebacker.
stopped.
And that
Looks as if
shows
we
our
have an
freaking
injury
strong
on
safety.
that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears have it
Okay,
in
so who
scoring
comes in
position
for
on
him?
1st and goal.
Lynch, Looker, and Heller.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score.
The good thing is we
Touchdown,
shut this dude
Bears!
down. Last year, this guy was
Follow
just
the
insane.
blocker. The offensive
This
line
22.
will take you to the
Cortez
Hallelujah
Ricks.
land.
I'll forever remember it. We could not stop this guy.
A little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack.
We
That
shut his
was
ass down
not a
this year,
crack.
though.
That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a
Bruised
5-yard
ribs.
touchdown run.
He can
The
recover
kickoff
from
team
that.
out there getting set.
Ramon.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped.
Damn, we had a
25.
bunch of people just getting smashed up.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that?
They're
This
impressed
offense is
with the
really good
staggered
clicking in the game so far,
safeties.
Jesse.
No doubt.
Check it out.
Everything their play caller
If
is
they drop
dialing
deep,
up,
we're probably
these
gonna run
guys
it.
offensively have been
Yep.
able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the
Probably
lead. Keep
gonna
doing
run
what
it.
you've been doing. You got a big
Got a
lead.
little
Let's
too
just keep
close to the
piling on until they
defenders.
find an
Dude,
answer.
look at this crap.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Might be the exact same
Receivers
thing.
telling the quarterback
Might be
what they
a
see.
very long completion.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Going up top.
Ah,
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play
I
on
love
2nd
that
down. Now it's
he
3rd
jumped
down.
up.
If they can convert here, that type
Made
of play
it.
can really give you a shot of momentum.
Basically a ladder match, right?
It'll be a draw.
Great block.
Nice job to get it.
You see that
past the
chop
sticks
block?
and
Just
they
take
get
that
him
guy
down at the
completely out of the
35.
play.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Good thing that we didn't get that off.
Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw.
Been a while since we threw a hook, didn't it?
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead.
Another cheerleader. I guess it's a home game thing.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Clemson still up there.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. The Knights look to keep this drive humming.
They keep showing us this press coverage.
They'll throw it on first down. Scrambling away. He makes the connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Good job by the receiver there, not to run
her dude's
coverage, but to find
Nitro.
that the quarterback could throw
That's a very cool mascot name.
Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The Knights with the first and 10.
Does he run that clock?
They'll leave it with him. Sweet feet on the move. He was running through
Spicy.
tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
See if we can't throw a third touchdown to Townsend.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to pass inside the red zone.
Yo! Look how open he gets though.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
I think that counts as a passing touchdown. It does.
Touchdown, UCF! And the stomping has commenced. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win.
Points.
Six straight would make this, what, 22 straight football games.
Keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days.
The streak is officially on.
Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've
21-7 is opening up a can.
Is going to change.
I wonder what they're going to say about our game.
Over Georgia State. We'll circle back if anything.
That's opening up a 55-gallon drum of whoop pass.
I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll come out throwing on
go get him.
down.
Got him. Everybody involved in that sack.
Is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to.
That's what I was just thinking. I just looked at the clock, like 6 minutes left, man. Damn. The black uniforms did not help Baylor out.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. He's looking to throw. Quick position on the out route. And he'll run across
Great effort, though. I do love huge effort. What do you got? 1,000 yards on the season.
This year throwing the football with that last completion.
He's got the
over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Lamar helmet. I mean, it's kind of wasted effort. He dove from downtown.
And wait
Oh.
just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Are we gonna? Oh, here it is.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Okay, that was weird. Let's go a linebacker
So what do they have
blitz.
for third and short from their own 23.
Zone coverage.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight
No,
end.
every time the
Really
coverage
nice
is too
job to
soft.
get it past
This
the
guy's getting
sticks,
banged
pick
up
the
all
first
day
down
today,
at
isn't
the
he?
30.
He just doesn't
Man
understand
down
it.
on
He's
the
like,
play
what the
as the
f?
officials take a
I'm
break to
hurt,
let him
man.
be
I
checked
don't,
out.
I don't want to be, but I am. I'm
It'll
gonna
be
trot
first
off the
and
field.
10
I'll be
from the
back in
30.
2 plays just to get hurt one more time.
He wants to throw.
Great coverage.
Catch in the middle. It's McKinney.
Shitty tackling, but
And
great
more
coverage.
yards after contact. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Oh, what do you got now?
Let's
There you
We
go.
got some life. We made a
1,000
big play,
yards.
something to build off of.
100
We need
completed
a lot of
passes.
points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
The Bears are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Nope. Only one dude responded to that. You could see the difference in
Welcome to the
linebacker
frustrating reality of
caliber.
college football. Like, the guy
Looker
in the
immediately
quarterback spot,
attacked.
just do that.
Lynch
Pull down,
did
get
nothing.
positive yards, makes the defense
stood
have
there.
to account for him every
Go
single
get him.
play.
This guy's kind of shifty. A whoa,
Kept it and he's past the marker. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just
Fucking
so
ran
hard
right
to
by
stop.
us.
There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just
Hit us with that
scrambles
stinging
around,
Roger.
makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard
Hardwick,
line.
really?
Nice job there by the
Did he get laid out or something? Why is he all banged up?
And he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Go straight ahead.
Yeah,
To the end zone he goes.
I would say
Touchdown, Bears!
straight ahead had a gaping hole.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll try to
Kevin
tack on
Coffey
one
was that guy's name.
Bangs it through for an extra point.
There's no way they kick an onside, right?
About to
Okay,
kick it
I was
away
gonna say
after scoring a
it's too far
touchdown.
gone. Too far gone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go.
I don't want to throw
How
the
about
touchdown
that
here,
last
but
drive just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him
We'll
the
run
ball,
some clock.
He delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being
okay,
accurate.
watch 15, Townsend. We want to see how he blocks because he's supposed to take over for Pacheco next year.
They'll try to keep this clock moving
Ah.
on the ground.
Couldn't
Into
get
a
outside.
massive
Hey, he
giant
did pretty
body.
good, but he was
We'll call
like
it a 1-yard
doubled
gain
up.
to the 24.
I'm
Really
not
nice
sure if it
awareness
was
by that guy,
him.
too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down
Damn.
in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
I was gonna throw it, but we'll just run it again.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
You hear the booze?
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in
They
getting
are
first
so
downs.
upset.
To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how
Oh
to
my
move the chains.
gosh.
Great to have
The
perfect
sledgehammer.
blocking, but you can also make your own.
The
And that's
wild man.
exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming.
Oh, he got it. Oh, he dropped it.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, they're fucker.
And he was hit just as he released it. And
He
it
just
falls
tanked
to the
his
ground.
completion
The
percentage.
Knights will line up to punt it
You
away.
spend all game doing whatever you want, and then
First
the
one's on
last
its way.
2
The
minutes of the
leg ought to
game,
be strong.
these
We
motherfuckers
called on
are
twice the
SEC
victory
style
last week.
defense.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense.
Yeah, right. Unless our line just decided to give up.
Trying to find his man on 1st down.
Pick it. Nice.
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
Oh, we got caught up
The
in
return there
traffic.
would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake. at the
Finally, dude's in the
23.
right place.
The #1 objective for a
He's
defense
been
is to
mossed
make the
like 4
offense
times this game.
one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Here's the handoff. What a good run there. He has
Great
enough
run.
for the 1st down.
I do want to get Cisco some touchdowns because Townsend's got all the rushing touchdowns. Yeah, these are all of these plays are for Townsend.
Here's this offense.
Okay,
with the
we'll
fresh
have to
set of
manually
downs.
do it then.
They'll give it to him again.
Let's see scores from
Just
downtown.
causing wreckage in the secondary. He
All right,
bullies
let's
his
get him in
way
here.
all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't
I
stop.
do
them.
like
It's
Slint.
been
Look at
that
that.
kind of day for this defense.
It's
They
like the
haven't played well.
perfect
They're going to have to go to the well.
play
They're gonna
for
have to figure some
Pacheco.
things out. Practice this week, I can promise you.
But we
will
won't-
not
we
be a
won't
lot
throw
of
it.
fun with these coaches.
We'll try to get Cisco his much needed touchdown. He deserves it.
They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, damn.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first
Honestly,
and goal.
dude. Okay, let's
Well,
go
the offense knew what
back.
they
Let's
needed to
find
get that first down, so they dial up the running play
let's
and they
change
get
up
just enough
the
to keep the drive alive.
formation just a little
And they
bit.
don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little
This would be
time
another
left and with the lead,
passing touchdown.
but they might anyway.
You can hit this slant right here. But the goal is Cisco Tutty.
A first down run in the red zone.
Oh, I was gonna say, is motherfucker gonna
And
go
they're
down
gonna
at the
put
inch-yard
another
line?
one into the
Come
end
on.
zone as they just keep
Oh, we got
piling
it.
points on the scoreboard.
Goals.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has
Hell
had
yeah,
themselves
break
a
it down.
day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense
I think
better
it's
do
like,
something
you know,
about it.
he's got all the rushing yards. He's leading and rushing, leading and carries, but Townsend, the big sledgehammer of a dude,
Lining up for the
he's got
PAT.
all the tutties. He's that power
And
back.
the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
We'll kick it a little short. Try and keep
Here
this
he
clock
comes from inside his
cooking.
own 5.
Ooh,
He
little
was hoping for
shoelace
something
tackle
a
didn't
little
pan
more
out.
Dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A first
I
down for the
wonder,
offense.
you think they're gonna throw it, try to score again? They're just gonna get out of here.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got the back
All
of the middle.
kinds of traffic.
They make the stop, but this
I told
passing
you,
game does
I told
some
you, he's gonna
damage,
come
and they
back
move
in
the
2
sticks
plays
with
and
the
get hurt
first
again.
down. Looks as if
Just
we have an
sit
injury
out,
on
brother.
that last play, and we'll take a break
It
to
is
check it
not
out.
worth it.
Now on first down from the 30. He's looking to throw it.
And just
That's caught.
crappy
It's Hester.
coverage.
He knew exactly
They're gonna
where
have
he
a
wanted to go
14
with
play
that
drive
one,
here
and they've
with
got enough for the first
14
down.
seconds.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, I jumped off sides.
Looking to go up top on first down.
Damn.
Finds his man.
There it
Gets
is. We can
gained.
go home. Got the dub.
And that is how we will wrap this one
52-14.
up.
Who's going to be player of the game? Jordan?
Utter dominance in this one.
Eli?
Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Cisco probably?
Yeah,
He had a
total
great game on the
domination, all
ground.
three phases of the game.
Okay,
Offense,
Jordan. Yeah,
defense, and special
62%.
teams. This
Bummer.
team came ready to play.
You got a
and man,
unibrow.
it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you
I
like it.
didn't even
Forget the
notice
close
he had a
games, forget
unibrow,
the
and he's been our
heartbreakers.
quarterback. This is his second
play
year
thing
as a
aside,
quarterback.
just frying pan, meat face, ball game.
Oh, yeah, we got
So
Maz's
that's gonna
first
do it for us.
touchdown.
For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another
22
presentation
game
of
win
EA
streak.
Sports College football.
The longest we've ever had. Love it. Been hard work, man. Built the hell out of this team. Ooh, and we got the level up. Nice. Level 31 in 16 years is not anything to write home about, but we got her done, didn't we? Probably why we're not at a super awesome school right now. Ooh, did we? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Look how many people we lost. We lost so many recruits, man. That is so many people on this list. At least 3 of them. That sucks. That sucks real bad. Who'd we lose? Damn. 5-star. #1 outside linebacker. Okay, so Sammy is off the list. He's going to Florida State right down the road. Garvin? Do we have Garvin? No, I wouldn't even recruit him. And then, of course, Isaac, our strong safety. Gosh. We're having a hard time finding a strong safety. And free. Mother. Gotta cross all these guys out, man. That it? Thank you. Okay, so I'll go through and I'll do the recruiting in between episodes. What is that? The rivalry game? Miami, Virginia Tech, 14 versus 9. Nice. That's going to be fun. 2039, guys, year 16. It's going down. 22 game win streak. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your Sunday, the rest of your weekend. I am not quite sure yet if we are going to go into a week-and-a-half long break with no streams as I have to travel, or if I can squeeze one in tomorrow. I will let you know. Make sure you got notifications on. If you're not in the Discord, check that out. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for all the support. Chad and Tracker up in the chat today. Thank you boys so much for being here. You guys are staples of this IP army. Thanks for being here, guys. Until next time, peace.